And away we go. Alright, let's get this show on the road. At the top, I'm just going to take that 100 bucks off just in case it doesn't break the $half. So. There's the $half. So new high of day and then pull back. Let's see what's going on. Okay, away we go. Let's have some more. Good start, almost halfway. Well, a little over halfway. 5k this year, isn't it? Back down to 5k. Six figures a month. Well, top gapper now, Agrify. Looking at it on the daily. Let's see, last time it was up at these levels back in October. Went up to 290. Yeah, it was four around this level back in July. We've been up over $9. Well, I have been up much higher. Okay, let's get this show on the road. There's the 8 o'clock scrum. And all the algorithmic trades going through. So day high series. No, it's not. It's algo spikes. Algo spikes. Even the algo spikes didn't make it past 260. So current high of day 259. Good evening to you, Ed, or morning, whichever, afternoon. I think it's afternoon for you, isn't it? Hey Alberto, how you doing, buddy? TSM's having a good day after on earnings. Taiwan Semiconductor having a very good day on earnings, 8% up on the day, which is quite good. I mean, it's $100 stock, so it's $8 is quite a lot. We'll probably continue for a while to the upside. Taiwan Semiconductor on earnings. Be a decent one to take options at the bell. Hey, Alistair. Nice, you too. Agrify, no doubt. I've got Agrify twice on my watch list screen. Drafting made a little bit of a move. You and me both there, Alistair. Alistair 750. I thought you had a I thought you had a 1500 daily goal now, Alistair. I thought you'd moved up. Moved down. You had a 2k daily goal and then you moved down to 1500. Am I getting that wrong? Did I imagine that? Low price stock alert. Marpai. Yeah, that's all wrong. Scanner must have picked up the algo spikes there because that's all wrong. Currently at 104, not 120 something or other. Yeah, the 5%? Well, Lipocene. Let's have a look at that. That's just made a big move. OPCN. Let's have a look at it. Well, we're watching to see if it goes back over $5. Let's have a look to see if it goes back over $5 and what the catalyst is. All right, okay. No, that's fine. Still a good. All right, okay. So Lipocene and Verity Pharma entered into a license agreement for our Tialando franchise in the US and Canada. Lipocene to receive 11 million license fee, up to 259 million development and commercial milestones. So that's Lipocene. LPCN went up to 550. Well, let's see if it does it get back over $5. Is this going to be another one of those pop and drops that we've seen today, this week? It certainly looks like it at this rate. Any pullback on the NASDAQ? No, the NASDAQ's having a nice move today. Only it's near the session highs. So NASDAQ up at 410.87 on the triple Q. The S&P 500 is also up well, approaching day highs on the SPY. So we're having a bit of a bounce day today after a bit of a sell-off yesterday. So a couple of days of a couple of red days. People are panicking. It's still, the markets is still very bullish. It's like, depending on the time frame, you're going to get if you get a strong move up, you're going to get the pullback. So the S&P 500 is, if you look at this on the daily, look, this strong move up, huge move up across from November, this rally. So a little bit of a pullback. I mean, even got a bounce, but in a little bit of a pullback, that's normal. That's healthy. So right now it's, look at it on the 60, you see what we're talking about, or even on the 15. You can see gapped up and then continue to move up already today on the S&P 500, and the NASDAQ's no different. The NASDAQ 100 is up there as well, testing higher day. Will we get all-time highs like we did in December on the NASDAQ? You tell me, guys. Nvidia's already broke all-time highs this morning. Oh, nice, Alistair. All-time highs on the on Nvidia already this morning. You love to see it. I've got 1,200 shares of Nvidia in my long-term portfolio, so 1222 is my position. 1,222 shares. So that's putting me in very good stead on my long-term portfolio. It's the largest position I've got as well in terms of value. So I'm exposed to Nvidia a lot more than I am to anything else, but which is why I'm not too worried about Disney and Pepsi being down. So Disney's up today. Let's have another look. LPCN, did it move back up? No. 385 was the close price like yesterday, so it's up 50 cents. It did go up to 5.50, so it went up $2. It's now at 50 cents, so very much a pop and drop. Let's see what else is going on. Anything else, guys, that you want me to take a look at? Look at the MTK, low price stock. Tech went up to 170s, pulled back below the VWAP. So yeah, no, not really something I would be interested in watching. Inter and Co. Yeah, no volume. Very, very poor on the range as well. Don't like that chart at all. What are you guys watching? What are you guys trading today? Did you trade Agrify there, Alistair, for the green today? Let's go back to Agrify. It looks like it's starting to bounce and move back up again. Starting to curl back up. It gets back over 230. We might have a look. Will I pay tax on my Nvidia profits? No, absolutely not, Jack. Not unless I cash it in. I don't know. You tell me what's happening to crypto today. TikTok co-ops. We're not a crypto channel, but happy to discuss it with you. And when you say crypto, are you talking Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, XRP? What is it you want to know about? What is it you want to discuss? Because quite frankly, Bitcoin, it covers a lot of things. I mean, crypto covers a lot of things. Bitcoin is down today slightly, almost a whole percentage point. It's currently 42,500, 42,400. Yeah, it seems to me like the whole Bitcoin piece was a bit of a damp squib with the ETF, Bitcoin ETF. Nothing really moved since then. I think the market makers will try to dump Bitcoin so that the big players, institutional investors, can actually get it into a better price. Just my opinion, but yeah, Bitcoin is down slightly today. Let's have a look at some of the the Bitcoin farmers. So Marathon Digital, kind of flat on the day, not really doing much. Riot will be pretty much the same. BTBT, if you like the low price ones, no volume, but pretty much flat. It's 2% up on the day. So when it's 274, 2% is next to nothing. So yeah, they're pretty flat today, the bit farmers. Fair play, Ed. Would I cut my losses or wait? It depends on. Hey, I'm not offering financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't know what your losses are. I don't know what kind of bags you're holding. I don't know what you're in. So I can't make an informed contribution to. I mean, I appreciate you're looking for a little bit of insight, but it's where did you buy in? What did you buy in, and then where is it now? How far in the red are you? You know, it's. What I would say is never hold on to bags. If you're finding yourself, unless you're in it for the long term, if it's in your long term portfolio and it's part of your strategy to hold it, then never hold bags. If it starts to make a loss for you, cut it. It's the best way to do. Limit your losses. If it turns around and starts to make go back up, you can get back in. And it's cost you nothing to get back in. But if it continues to sell off, you're going to lose more. It really is that simple. So CCTG still halted, but it looks like that's going to go live at the bell by the looks of it. That's one of the IPOs for today. Agrify. Yeah, not doing anything. ESM's having a good one. It's not advice. Co-op. It's not advice. Just my opinion. The insane ramblings of a fat guy on the internet. Don't offer financial advice. If you cut your losses now and you miss the pot, and you miss a pot, then don't sue me. Were you building there, Alistair? There you go. That's a better description there, TikTok. I mean, that's debatable, Jack. Input is fair enough, but wisdom is debatable. TSM's having a good day on earnings. Absolutely. Now the thing is, though, if you've got a long-term holding, then you know averaging down is part of the strategy. It's dollar cost averaging. Or lump sum averaging rather. Dollar cost averaging is every time there's a fluctuation you add a bit more or whatever. But lump sum averaging, and yeah, it's a long term buy and hold strategy. Just buying to hold probably not the best strategy in the world unless you've got a nice position and you're in quite a substantial gain already. So if you've done the lump sum investing. And you've done that for 10 years, then just holding it, you don't have to, if you do it from the age of 20 to 30, lump sum investing every month in an index linked ETF, then you shouldn't have to, you can just then let it ride till the time, you don't have to add anything else, let it ride till the time you retire and you'll have a nice lump sum to pull off it, and you can also, if you, depending on what you're invested in, get some good dividends. Yeah, if you've got a nice portfolio, you keep an eye on it. You don't want to be losing too much, but if you do your own research, like I'm heavy into Nvidia. It's currently about 50% of my portfolio, which is I'm highly exposed to Nvidia. But I got in very, very early, and I doubled down on my position last year. So my average Nvidia is what, 300 and something or other. Well, you'd be welcome there, Ed. Sounds like you are going to be busy, Alistair. I think green so far, Chester. You know me. I've the end of last year, I had a habit of turning greens to red. Testing highs on Liquor House. Big mover yesterday. A bit of continuation here. Just okay, so watch and wait. No, not let me know if there's something you want me to take a look at. Just scream it out in the yeah, well, I'm moving in July there, Alistair, so I'll have a bigger pool in July. I only took this place for a year. We're looking at our own place from about May onwards. So yeah, well, yeah, moving into our own, because this is rented. So we'll be looking to move into our own place from July. Morning, Thomas. You're very welcome. And let's get that like count up, guys. Remember, you know the deal, Thomas. I hope you've. They'll still be here. Just somewhere with a bigger pool, better grounds. Yeah, just somewhere close, within walking of the beach, and we want to get closer to the beach. That's what it is. So we're not in walking distance to the beach. So within walking to the beach is where we want to be. Ideally with a sea view as well. So that'd be even better. So we'll see. Oh, I don't know about that, Alistair. Shush, Jack. There's already a ring on a finger. So Lipocene may be worth a watch if it gets back over the VWAP. Agrify, similar story. TSM's having a good day today. Could be one for swing traders. If you're a swing trader, TSM looks quite strong today. Particularly if at the open, some options for Friday. AMD breaking highs. In fact, the semiconductor sector is looking very buoyant at the moment, and as a result, the tech stocks, NASDAQ in particular, is having a really good day. Let's have a look at the market, shall we? So the NASDAQ 100, the Dow Jones Industrial, slightly, we'll go back to Dow Jones Industrial. DIA tracks the Dow Jones Industrial. Spider Dow Jones it's an ETF tracking the Dow Jones Industrial. So Dow Jones Industrial slightly down on the day, but it's curling round. The Russell Index, small cap index, that's up on the day. It's up quite a substantial amount, 0.75%. We've got the NASDAQ 100, or the based on the triple Qs, up here. Not too far off the all-time highs, which were posted in December, towards the end of December. But it's almost 1%, 0.94 up today, the NASDAQ 100. And we've got the S&P 500, which is almost 0.5% up, 0.49. So very buoyant. And again, not too far off those all-time highs, which were posted there back in the beginning of 2022. So we're 2 years on. We should post new all-time highs this month. I'll be very surprised if we don't, but there you go. Am I going on Celebrity Big Brother this year? Well, yeah, I thought you had to be. I know the determination of celebrity is kind of loose for Big Brother, but you do have to be a celebrity. I'm certainly not that. So I don't know where you got that idea from, Snark. We'll get into our place, and then we'll look at dates, because I don't know if I want to do like a home thing in the big garden or whatever. I've already been on the chase. Different type of chase though. Chased my missus. Arthur. I wouldn't say there's a lot to choose for, but you can get a lot and build. They're happy to build to specifications, Luke. It's whatever you're looking. The thing is, money talks. Whatever you want, you can get. Money talks. And you'll get it a lot cheaper than you would in the Caribbean or, you know, the Canary Islands, Alistair. Hey David, how you doing? Come on YouTube, get that thumbs up count up. Barely half of you have pressed the thumbs up button. Am I missing Dublin? What temperature is in Dublin at the moment, Ed? In Ireland? Is it sub-zero still? Hey Lisa. Not missing Dublin one little bit, Jack. To be fair, I missed Spain while I was in Dublin. So I do prefer the warmer climes. -5. Yeah, you can keep your negative. You can keep your sub-zero temperatures. -5 in Dublin, -4 in Newcastle. You can keep that. I'm right now. I've got the air conditioning just to put it, air conditioning to bring the temperature down to a nice cool 24 degrees C. So that's my air conditioning is bringing the temperature down to 24 C. Yeah, Baltic temperatures, not really into that anymore. Yeah, I'm telling you, Alistair, the tropical life is for me. It's yeah, Alberto, you can keep your snow in Scotland. Actually, I don't mind snow in Scotland. I don't mind when it snows well. You can get some nice nice powder on up on Aviemore. Decent skiing. I mean, it's not Austria, but I mean, it's you can get decent skiing up there in the around Aviemore and the Highlands. New highs with Nvidia, new all-time high, 574 and change. 574, new all-time high on Nvidia. You'd love to see it. Will we get $600 for Nvidia? We're going to do a stock split, I'm telling you. But 574.29, new all-time high. Yeah, there's a few nice places in Scotland for skiing. It's nice snow. It's not crap snow. I suppose that's the one thing. If you go, I mean, I went skiing in Bulgaria once, and never again. That was horrible. Not so much that the skiing was horrible, but it was just terrible hospitality. Austria's nice. I've been skiing believe it or not, I've been skiing in the Granada on the Granada mountain in Granada in the south coast of Spain, and that was weird because we were skiing up there in the morning. We drove down to the beach and we're on the beach in the afternoon. That was very weird. That's when I lived in Spain. Got out early, went up skiing, and then came back in the afternoon. It was still great weather on the beach. Oh, all-time highs on Nvidia. Love to see it. Yeah, time does fly, doesn't it? I'm actually about $250,000 up in profit on Nvidia alone. Yeah, she's right here. She likes the cool of the air conditioning. Let's have a look. Yeah, Spirit Airlines, big sell-off on the back of that merger block. But I lost on it yesterday, so I won't bother with it today. Am I not taking profits on the way up with Nvidia? No. So the thing is with Nvidia, it's my long-term portfolio. So I'm just adding to it whenever I get a nice dip, I'm adding to the position. I don't. It's actually in my retirement, my SIP as well. So I'm not in a position to take profits as such unless I hold it cash in the SIP. No, it's long-term position, and I've just been buying dips here and there. Last time I actually bought some was about August last year, I think it was. But yeah. We had a not just in the pool, but we had a day on the beach there. It would have been November, I think it was. You could see in her face that she was drinking the seawater, and she could see in her face that she was a bit confused, like, why is this water spicy? You know. So try and keep her out of the little pool, but I don't want to, because she's constantly molting, so I don't want her blocking up the filters. Off. Low price stock went up to 168 a 10 minutes ago. Back down to 140. A customary pre-market push with pump and dump with Space, pop and drop. So Space, customary, every couple of weeks we'll have one of these, a pop-up, big pop-up, and then a drop. It's not a big pop-up today, I guess. Was on Tuesday. It was a fairly big pop-up. And an equally sized drop down. Now tell Farah, trying to take the dollar, very key psychological level. Tell Farah, not below what I like to trade, as you probably all, for regulars to this channel who will already know, I don't trade anything under $2 if I can help it. Now, if I take a position at like 210 or for the break of $2, then and it pulls back under it, I might be holding a position under $2. But I don't typically buy and go long unless it's over $2. So I'm just calling out. This is recent IPO, by the way. I'm just calling out what's moving as I'm seeing it. Banzai, another one that's popped up, went up to 215, pulled all the way back, and now about to go red. So pop and drop seems to be the name of the game this last week. Yeah, I don't think you want me on that one, Alistair. I'm not a chunk of a man, but you know, you can probably zap all your bandwidth and all the fans come, you know. My footrest. New highs on the S&P 500. Got SPY breaking highs there. 475. Testing 475. A bullish day today. What were the we got a nice move up on the SPY. Let's have a quick look, shall we, on the jobless claims and all the other day. Hey, Ricky Ticky. So jobless claims, jobless data came out at the bottom of the hour. So let's have a quick look at that. So initial housing data came out as well at the same time. Building permits, jobless claims, 187 versus 207. Manufacturing index of Philly, I'm not too bothered about that. Building permits, 1.495 million versus 1.48 estimate. So the housing data is actually not really affecting the markets. Any of this data is not really affecting the market at all. So let's see. We're a whole percentage point up now on the NASDAQ 100. Nvidia's dragging that market up all on its own. And down again as well. Look at the pullback is on the Qs with Nvidia pulling back slightly. Amazon's up almost a whole percentage point as well. So I guess it's a bullish day today at the moment as it stands. Alcoa moving up. Not great volume at all, but you know, like I said, I'm just calling out the move. Not stock picks or signals, guys. Just calling out the moves. Adding a bit of commentary around it. Come on, guys. Let's get. We've got what? A little under an hour, about 52 minutes ish. Well, just over 50 minutes. Before the market actually opens, so let's get that like count up. If you've not smashed that thumbs up button yet, just do it now. You know you want to do it now, and subscribe to the channel as well. How was Mexico, Ian? Whereabouts in Mexico did you go? It weren't Cancun, was it? The Devil's Playground. Hate that place. Like Americans Benidorm. If you're a European and you wondered about Cancun, it's like the Americans Benidorm. It's horrible. DWAC, actually DWAC yesterday was my saving grace. Didn't quite get me green, but not far off. Nice move on DWAC yesterday. Come on. So this move, here, as it broke the pre-market high. Managed to get in on some of that, and that was a really good move for me on DWAC. And then this move here as well. So I drew this line still. I've not deleted the line. I drew this as this started to pull back. I drew this descending resistance, and then as it broke out, that's where I was able to get in here. 26.50, and I was able to ride that up, got stock tied up at the top. Big spreads, rangy, whippy spreads, that was the thing with it. So you couldn't take big sides because of the spreads. Yeah, it did well for me yesterday. That was DWAC. So a couple of years ago, 2021, I think it would have been, not 2022. Or was it 22? No, 2021 it would have been. when it first hit the market with SPAC merger for Truth Social. Funware and DWAC made me a lot of money in October 22, I think it was. Not on this channel, not actively on this channel, Arklow. So we can talk about Bitcoin. I already did have a chat about Bitcoin earlier, but with equities, so stocks and shares on this channel. But Bitcoin's slightly down today, about almost a percentage point last time I checked, and 42,400 was the last time I checked. The Bitcoin, I was a bit annoyed at your crowd as well, Alistair. I thought you were going to do the job for us, and then you just went to Pete. Well, to be fair, Pep played a masterstroke and brought KDB on, and that changed the game really. But yeah, I thought you were going to do us a favour. It was a good game, though, to be fair. It was a good game. Yeah, I wouldn't say ruined my fun, but I thought I was enjoying the game up until Kevin De Bruyne scored the winner. Well, he didn't score the winner. He set up the winner, scored the equaliser, and then set up the winner. When he scored that equaliser, which was a fantastic goal, by the way, I thought, okay, if Newcastle can just hold out, I'll be happy with them sharing the spoils, you know. But you know, if you'd have told me in the summer before a ball was kicked, if you told me in the summer, coming up to the middle of January, Liverpool will be top of the league and you know competing in all 4 competitions that they're eligible for still, then I would have taken it. Absolutely. And both Liverpool and City have done this this kind of running head to head for quite a few of the last 5 or 6 seasons. Well, what did you expect? So Arsenal were punching above the weight last year. Spurs have gone all Spursy. So Arsenal are not as good as they thought they were last year. They had a couple of some of the players were performing above the grade, and that's what kept them in it. And they still weren't good enough. But Liverpool had the first bad year in what 6. I mean, yeah, we had the year with the injuries, with our entire back line out. When Van Dijk got injured at Everton, that was a bad year. But realistically speaking, last year was the year where we didn't perform. The year before, we all 4 competitions to the wire. So if we're going to have another year like that, it shows last year was just a blip for Liverpool. Well, his game, he wasn't on his game last year, so why would they go back in for him now? We're not doing too bad without him. Let's have a look at RNAZ. Transcode Therapeutics. Popping, a little bit of a pop, and then it's not, yeah. The only thing over the last 15 minutes that's shown, that's woke up and said, look, I'm making a move, but it's not sustained. So just patience now, guys. 45 minutes before the bell rings. I mean, Hendo's not a bad player, but he's past his best. Don't think he'd get much game time, to be fair, in the current squad when everyone's fit. Yeah, I know, Alistair. That's it's a bit of a strange one. When Chelsea started spending under the Romans rubles, nobody batted an eyelid. Then City came in with the oil money, and that was fine. Although, looking retrospectively, they might do something about it. I doubt it, but they might do something about it. Well, they can always buy and spread it over 5 years, long contracts like Chelsea did. That rule doesn't change until August. You'll probably still get away with it. Oh, Donkey Kong, or aka DraftKings, is moving up, having a good day. Another good day. Had a good day yesterday, as it happens, but DraftKings moving up nicely. I like this pullback on TSM. So pull back towards 110, maybe at the bounce on the VWAP at the bell to get with the earnings. So they had earnings this morning, so I'm thinking TSM, you'll probably get a bit of a nice move to nice bounce here at the bell with once the institutional money starts to flow back in. Just my opinion. If you take a position on TSM and it sells off at the bell, don't sue me. Have I been doing the small account challenge? I started with 10k last Monday. I'm currently 32 and a half. So yeah, I was up at 45 after a week. So I've given back 9, just under 10k. $0.20 range that needs to break out of. Morning, Tom. That's exactly right, mate. Just a fat guy on the internet. Although I've lost, I was the little girl was sick there. I wasn't too well either, actually. I think I caught it off her. So and we had her down in the hospital while she was sick. And well, whilst we were in the consultation with these teeth back to my ankle, whilst we're in the consultation room, they had those scales. So I thought, oh, I'll hop on. I lost 15 kilos since I came here, and I'm not even on a diet. So just being here is good for me. 15 kilos. In English money, that's about £35. Yeah, she commented because that's half of her weight. she weighed herself, and I think she was just over 30 kilos, and something like that, Alistair. I'm a nice chunk of a man now. Before I was a little bit floppy, but now I'm a nice chunk of a man, you know. That's still the fat guy on the internet. I don't want to get too skinny. Yeah, across 6 months it is, Ricky. I think it's the fact that the diet that I've been eating is more of an Asian diet. as opposed to a Western diet. So whilst I'm still having Western food, it's mostly kind of protein and rice, yeah, just lost a good amount of weight. So who says Chinese food is bad for you? Because TSM starting to curl back up. I would say a pullback towards the VWAP would be healthy. Don't want it to break out too soon. TSM, I might actually like TSM. I like it. Not for day trade. I mean, longer term. I'll look into it. Swap out my Disney. Swap out my Disney holding for TSM. Thinking that might be a better option. Yeah, I suppose that's another big thing. Yeah, absolutely, Alistair. I'm still drinking red wine. I'm not drinking as much red wine, granted. I mean, but I'm still drinking red wine. Hey, Yehuda. Husky guy, I like that one. I like that, Ricky. The husky guy on the internet, the fluffy guy. There's nothing really jumping out right now, guys, in terms of big movers. So we'll just watch this space, I guess. Is there anything that you want me to take a look at? Is there any stocks that you're in that you want me to take a look at, that you're looking at that you want me to take a look at and cast my BDI on it? I'm not going to offer any advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but I can offer you an opinion. Oh, tell me about it, Cora. Tell me about it. I got smacked by everything pre-market yesterday. It was like I had the Midas touch in reverse. But finished just over a K. Just over a K down net yesterday. So I was about 680, I think it was. I finished in the red, which is not a bad turnaround. And I have DWAC to thank for that. So the first two, I mean, it's a short week this week because we're not trading on Monday, but Tuesday, Wednesday for me was just horrible. Not great pre-market at all. So I've already had a better pre-market today. I've got 9K drawdown to, well, 9,700 drawdown to recover back to the highs. Yeah, you will. So Spirit Airlines will be short sale restricted since Tuesday, since the big sell-off on Tuesday. Short sale restricted, and probably will be on short sale restriction for a little while now, until it maybe starts to make a bit of a recovery. Yeah, pop and drop. Alos Energy. Yeah, no, so the thing is with short sale restrictions, Mike, is it doesn't mean you can't be shorted. It just means you can't put a sell order below the bid. It won't execute sell orders below the bid. You can only market. You can't sell a market, and you can't sell on or below the bid. So that's the thing with short sell restrictions. So you have to sell above the bid. You have to put a limit order in, a limit sell order above the bid, and hope it comes back for you, or just keep, if you can move on the chart, just keep moving it down on the chart until it does retrace back and fill it. Right, well, welcome to the community, John. Uptick only, absolutely. No, I don't know, Ricky. It's I wouldn't say it's pre-market's been slow. Last year was good. Had a good January last year. This year not so much. Well, I'm not having a bad January. I mean, I had a good week last week, despite having a red day on Friday. It wasn't a big red day on Friday, but it was a red day. And then I'm currently red on the week this week, as it stands. So I've got a 9,700 drawdown for January, but I'm still green on the month. So I wouldn't say it's been bad. I mean, there's been some good moves. It's just pre-market's been pretty bad. Got some good moves at the bell so far this month. So pre-market is, I mean, it's always lower volume, but pre-market's been a bit crappy this month so far. Agrify broke out of that range, that 20-cent range. It was just going sideways. So let's see, test 230 as support. Let's just, there we go, I can see it better now in terms of volume. We'll see. Agrify, I wouldn't say it's on the move. It's 10 cents or 13 cents that last candle. Not a big move. Oh, we're getting to the top of the hour. We might see some news drops at the top of the hour. The top and bottom of the hour is when the press offices tend to release their news drops. So let's see if we get any news drops at the top of the hour that might give us something to take a look at. And we get and move back up to the $half. Oh, let's see. $231 and change is where the 9 EMA is right now. I'll give it a 1-to-1. Oh, 246 on this candle. There we go, 247, new swing. And can we get 250 on the bid? I'm looking for. Cheers, mate. It's the same every day. Quite a few sellers at 248. We went straight through the sellers at, oh, there we go, there's 250. Let's lock that in. Base hits at this stage. New high of day. Let's look for another entry. Buy the $0.50 if it pulls back a little bit. Yeah, I can't play, sweetie. I'm just working, darling. That's terrible. Terrible reactions. What's going on with my reflexes here? Terrible reactions. Does anybody here suffer from visual migraine? You know, when you get these squiggly lines in your eyes when you're looking at something for too long. Does anybody else suffer from that? Oh, just broke the $0.75 level, very significant level. Is that what they call them now, Mike? 265, I'm getting it. That's my stop loss now, 265. First candle makes a low. We've got 25 minutes and change before the bell rings. 267 is now my stop loss. First candle to make a low. 268. There we go. Nice start to the day. What's happening with Bitcoin? Not a lot. It's 42,400 last time I looked at it. Yeah, Morg. I suffer from dry eye disease, so and it's a lot to do with eye strain as well. I suffer from dry eye disease, so eventually, Patrick, I mean, your guess is as good as mine. I mean, I'm just a fat guy on the internet. What do I know? But Bitcoin, long term, yeah, Bitcoin's it will move up, but I think it's going to pull back quite significantly, particularly with the ETF. We're going to get the market makers move it to the south side, just so that the institutional investor can get it on a better price. That's my opinion. I strongly believe it. And then it'll move up and it'll break like 50, 60K. TSM moving back up, curling back up. Nice little pop there. What else are we looking at? Glyphosine? Nah, no volume. I've got some drops for it, Napoleon. Castor oil, though, you say? I can't imagine putting castor oil in my eyes. What crypto to buy in 2024 to get rich, Patrick? If you're looking to buy crypto to get rich, my advice to you, and this is financial advice, is send your money to me. Same result, you'll lose it all, but I'll get richer. So if you're looking to buy into crypto to get rich, that mindset will get you broke. Sorry. There's no such thing as a get rich quick. Don't care what, it's not 2020 anymore. Soybean coin. Forex, don't ever trade Forex unless you've got a big account to trade it. The statistics are not in your favor. You will lose money. You're better off trading either equities or options. If you stay away from the crap coins unless you want to gamble. Bitcoin is a Bitcoin and Ethereum longer term investing. I've no problem against that from a crypto standpoint. The primary coins, but I would say probably more actually. But I'm going to go with a round figure off my head. About 85% of all crypto is a scam. And we're seeing it all come to the fore now, with the various crypto exchanges that are going under or being investigated for various nefarious activities. But yeah, I mean, learn how to day trade equities. That's what I say. You do it properly without getting greedy, you can earn a nice tidy income better than a 9 to 5. What do I recommend for journaling my I use, there's a whole bunch of different ones, and Google is your friend, but I use TraderView. So there's a link in the I pinned the link tree in the chat there, Vegas. I use TraderView. Check it out for free. It's a freemium product. So you can get, I think it's about 30 trades a month for free. So check it out for free. I think it's absolutely fantastic. Other than that, it's, I mean, you've got Trade Anvil, TraderView, there's a whole bunch of different trader journals that you can use that offer similar kind of functionality. But I prefer TraderView. I like the statistics. I like the way it's mapped out. I'm just getting used to the latest GUI, but whenever they change the GUI, the interface, I never like it, but I'm just getting used to it again now. So, but TraderView, there's a link in the description there. Just link in the link tree there, Vegas. So check that out. It costs me for, I think it's like $30 a month or whatever it is. It's not expensive. Excel's, if you're starting off, get them. Excel's fine. as long as you're logging your trades with something, just be logging your trades. You don't have to use one of these, but what you do get is with something like a TradingView, you get TradingView, the charting platform, natively embedded into the journal. So it actually plots it on the chart for you. So you can actually review your trades. When you review your trades, you don't have to then start opening a charting platform to have a look at it, where it is, where you got in, why you got in, all that kind of stuff, where like you would if you plot it on Excel. So that's one of the things I like about, it's worth paying a couple of bucks a month just to get that facility. Plots it in there. It tells you what your statistics are. You can drill down. You can find out what time of day is your best time of day for trading for you. You can find out, what kind of market, percentage on the SPY, for example, is it a bull market, is it a bear market, is it whatever it is, and all this kind of statistics, so you can find out your best time for trading, and not just the actual trades itself. You can actually look at some of the macro deciding factors. DWAC, like I said, I traded it yesterday. It got me out of a sticky situation yesterday, but today it's very sideways. It's not got much volume. DWAC tends to be like that with the pre-market. After the bell, if it gets volume, it's slightly up on the day, 4%, but it needs volume. Without volume, there's no trade here. If it gets back over kind of 24.50, I could see it actually moving up, maybe get 26 today, or beyond even. But right now, it's just very sideways on low volume. So no trade for me on DWAC from an intraday perspective. But you do you, boo-boo. Yes, Morg, they occasionally do. So it's best thing to do is go month to month, and then when they have a cancel it, and then when they have a sale, you get the sale price. Go month to month until you get the sale price, and then get the sale price. But they don't keep the sales all forever. Same as me. I mean, I had a Christmas sale, and I think only 2 people signed up over Christmas, 50% off. So good luck to whoever you were. Let's get that like count up. We've got a little over 15 minutes left, so we need 12 people that haven't pressed that thumbs up button to do that now. Do it now. Hit the thumbs up button if you haven't. Less than half of you have, but if you're one of those that hasn't, just do it now. And we need to get to 50 before the bell rings at 9:30. It's 9:14 right now, plus change. So smash that thumbs up button. Let's get over 50 likes before the bell rings. Just helps with the algorithm. Helps with the YouTube algorithm. We're curling back up on Agrify. Yeah, no. It did. It popped, but it didn't break. So now we're out of this range here. I want to 270. But look, all day, thumbs up is all I'm asking, buddy. I mean, we're over halfway there. Goal this year is 5k a day on average. Of course, I'm starting each month with 10k for the first 3 months. So 5k is a lot. It's a big percentage to get, but to be fair, it's doable. I'm not be doing it off 10k. I mean, that's a 50% gain, and it's just not. That's not doable. That's definitely not doable. Right now, I've already made over 10% on my equity today, which is a one on ticker. So, hey Akash, Hello back at you. Good morning or good afternoon or good evening, depending on where you are. Hey, Bitchin. Good morning to you. Yeah, Mike. Coinbase is a good platform for what? Akash? For day trading? Nah, not really. For trading crypto, there's no. The thing with crypto for me is the platforms for trading crypto are nowhere near as advanced and intuitive as they are for trading stocks and equities. And that's just the nature of the beast. You'd think that someone would come out and you'd get a dash trader would look into the crypto market and provide the data feed, and you get a similar kind of platform to be able to trade crypto as you can for equities. But I've yet to see one. Coinbase fees well, the spreads are terrible as well. Hey, Eunice. Absolutely, Nepalian. Absolutely. So, Coinbase is regulated. So I'm less worried about Coinbase than I am about the largest exchange on the crypto in the crypto market, which is clearly involved in nefarious activities. What's a good platform for day trading? In terms of day trading equities, I use Dash Trader. So this is not if you're wondering, am I trading crypto? This is not a crypto channel. It's stocks and shares, equities. That's what we're trading here. We're not trading crypto, and I'm using Dash Trader Pro. Check out my link tree in the profile. There's a link to Dash Trader Pro there. That's what I'm using. It's what I like to use. Have been using it for a few years, and I've got it all set up with my hotkeys and hot buttons and the likes. It's just what I like to. I just find it very user friendly and easy to use. Very intuitive. No, absolutely. 200 a day. Bitchin, 200 a day is a grand a week. On average, that's $4 a month, and that's above average income in the US. It's kind of 75th, 80th percentile worldwide or whatever it is, but it's certainly above average in the US. Or $4 a month, that's 50 grand a year. Someone's going to do the math and try and correct me now. But trust me, it is. Not on commissions, but they do on platform fees. Nepalian. What are my thoughts on trading ETF? I don't trade ETFs because they're a derivative. And if you're trading a derivative, you're going to get more volatility, and you're going to get, if you trade the instrument that's making up that derivative, that's actually causing the volatility. So rather than trading the NASDAQ, trade NVIDIA, for example. However, from an investment point of view, from a longer term investment, if you don't want to do the due diligence around having a company portfolio, i.e. a portfolio based on companies likes of NVIDIA or Amazon or Microsoft, etc., then the TQQQ is a good ETF to use. You're gonna outperform the market with it if you dollar cost average. And what I mean by that is when it pulls back, that you're still buying. If every month you set a day in the month to invest long term on the TQQQ, and you do it for 10 years, you will perform 3 times better than the NASDAQ 100. And the NASDAQ 100 over 10 years will give you on average about 10 to 12, between 10 and 14%. Yeah, but that's assuming that there's 13 months in the year, Alistair. Just throwing that out there. Well, not a lot of people know that, but there are actually 13 months in the year. It's just one of the months is broken up and split out and spread across the year. So given you take into account federal holidays, days where you can't trade, etc., then you know $200 a day is going to give you over 50 grand a year. It absolutely will, Alistair. Can I sell options on? No, I can't. Options trading isn't allowed on my pension. How much do I charge to teach people? Well, there's a link in the link tree that's in my profile there, Akash, and it starts at $120 a month. So you can learn from me, and you get access to all my learning content, my entire library, lectures, and also access to the day trading private community that we have for $120. So check the link out in the link tree in my profile. CSM having a little bit of a breakout. Up there at 111.80, new high of day. Let's look at our NAS. Low volume, so I'm not impressed with it, but I just want to see what. No, it's just a bit of a pop on low volume. I'm thinking Agrify at the open is the only one that is of interest from a potential gap and go. We've got a little over 6 minutes, and I'm not getting into a trade now before the open. Where am I based? I'm based in the Philippines now. I was in Dublin up until July Dublin Island until last year, but I've moved myself to. I'm now based out of the Philippines. I've just relocated last year. No, we're already breaking out of that. I'm saying I'm not taking a position before the bell rings in 5 minutes time, but I'm tempted. I'll hold off. If I get in this, it's going to probably reject at the high of day and then consolidate in that 10-cent range between 270 and 280. I'll be holding at the bell. So I'll wait for the bell now. If I miss the run, I miss the run. There'll be another one later. Roma. Well, Roma right now, I'll come back to. I was right. So just a minute. I was right not to take the position. I was tempted to get the break of highs here at 280. It went up to 284, and that's exactly what I said it would do. It would reject, and then it would go sideways again till the open. So yeah, I'm glad I didn't take that. Saved me a lot of anguish. Yeah, Roma right now, from a day trade point of view. Hang on a minute. Walk with me. Are you holding bags on Roma at 225? I hope you're not holding bags at 225, buddy. Because if you are, you need to ditch that. I mean, what? Bags at 225, you're 50% down. That's a shocking state of affairs. You're still holding from 225. Why? What's your stop loss? At what point did you draw your line in the sand? I mean, this went up. It's moved. I mean, it's an IPO. Could it go back up to $5? Absolutely. Is it likely to? Based on yesterday's sell-off, no. But and certainly based on the range it's got today, it's short sale restriction. It's reasonable volume. It's a recent IPO, but look, you should have been out of this a long time ago. It's actually breaking lows right now. It's going lower. 224, holding bags all the way down to 120. The only way I would hold, I don't know how big your position is there, but it's only a loss when you sell. So another way of getting into that is maybe when it starts to curl back up, you buy big. Wait for a curl back up, and if it breaks, it starts to curl back up now. Once it hits the VWAP and gets to 140, you buy big, average down, and get out as soon as you get even on it. But right now, I mean, holding bags for 50% losses, that's just, you should never do that. Never do that. Yeah, absolutely. So you basically swung traded this. You've turned a day trade into a swing trade, and you've not got a stop in place. So if swing trading, so the first thing is, if you're going to do swing trading is easier than day trading, but you need to do more due diligence. You need to do more research on what you're trading. You need to put your planning in motion. You can shoot from the hip day trading. You can follow the momentum and you can scalp, and day trading you can shoot from the hip. Swing trading, you need a plan in place before you put your money into the position. Before you either go long or short on a position, you need the plan in place. You need to have a take profit and a stop loss, and you need to set them in place. And once it reaches one or the other, you liquidate that position. It doesn't matter if it continues up beyond your stop, you take profit, you're in profit, you've reached your goal, you liquidate the position. If it reaches your stop loss, you liquidate your position. That's swing trading. Now, that can be a day trade. If you hit your take profit intraday, it becomes a day trade. But that's okay, because you've hit your take profit level. But when you're day trading, you never hold a losing position overnight. You never turn a day trade into a swing trade. Likewise, you never hold a winning position overnight if you're day trading, because it could quite easily overnight turn against you. So don't turn a day trade into a swing trade. We've all been there. Absolutely. But if you're holding, let's say you're holding 100 shares at 225, and this starts to curl back up, and let's say it gets over the VWAP 140, you buy 500 shares. It doesn't have to move that much now for you to get to break even. So you're in there for 600 shares, and your losses are not as much. But if you're holding back, Wall Street Bets did this thing when GameStop went to the moon and AMC was going up. Wall Street Bets had these on Reddit that had these smooth-brained individuals, didn't know how to trade, and HODL was the name of the game. And that's not a strategy. HODL is not a strategy. YOLO and HODL. It's only a loss if it goes to zero and you actually liquidate your position. How many of those people that bought AMC at $40 saw $40 again? Very few, if any. Oh, I've not changed the scanners over. Day trading HODL is not a strategy. Don't hold bags. Don't ever hold bags. Have a max loss on a position. Max loss shouldn't be more than 5% on any trade. If you're down 5%, cut it. I mean, of your equity position, that is. not of the actual on the actual stock. So if you've got an equity of 10k, don't risk more than 5% on any one trade. It absolutely can, Ed, and that's you know that's part of the learning process, deer in the headlights process. Learning how to cope with it. When a trade goes against you, learning to cope with it. $0.10 trailing stop on this. What ticker is it? It's Agrify, AGFY, Agrify. Good morning, Earth and Honey. You're a little bit late today, but you're very welcome, as always. No double T. I'm not American, so I'll be changing. I'll be changing my accounts shortly. So if as long as I'm trading in this account, it's business. It's Irish business, so I have to pay Irish taxes. But I'll change up and go personal account. And then I only pay. The thing is, in the Philippines, you only pay taxes on earnings made in the country. So it's effectively zero tax for earnings made outside the country. It's fantastic. Numbers don't usually change like what there, baby? I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry. Lexio, yeah, our NAS has moved up. It's not on great volume. Roma's still selling off, so yeah, I lost $100 on that then. Yeah, nothing jumping out right now. Marvel is breaking highs. Marvel Tech. Higher price stock, but it's moving well. Donkey Kong, DraftKings, very choppy. Just broke that pre-market high and swiftly rejected 10 cents later. DSM looks like it's trying to curl back up. Session highs and high of day, same thing. DWAC. Now, spreads on this are rangy as anything. So just be careful with, if you're going to trade DWAC, be very careful with it. Don't go in too big. Scaling if it goes your way. That's what I did yesterday and it went my way. Start off, go small and scale in because the spreads can be lethal on this. Right now, 25 cents. Oh, 15, 10 cents. Whereas I've saw they were 25 cents a minute ago on the spreads. $680 down there, flip jug. What market exchange is this? This is the NASDAQ and the NYSE, Mr. Baby. NASDAQ and NYSE. This is equities. And it depends. So the unrealized gains using $50 increments is because I was on a 5,000 share position. So it's going up in single cents. So if the tick is a single cent and I'm at a 5,000 share position, it's 50 cents a penny. $50 a penny. I was there, but no, I was about 6. I was actually down a little bit more. But DWSC is what I traded yesterday. The share size and the tick size make all the difference, baby. If you're trading penny stocks, so for example, if you're trading something that's less than a penny, less than $1, you're going to get incrementals, which is going to be less than you're going to get. And again, it still depends on your share size as well. Everything's red at the moment, so I'm just watching for something else to show its ugly head. Meta breaking highs, Facebook, Meta. EWSC, oh my goodness, these spreads. 20 cents on the spread, 15, 20 cents on the spread at the minute. 40 cents on the 1 minute ATR. DraftKings selling off. AMD breaking highs. That's a bit strange. Oh, that's okay. AMD breaking highs. Up there at 167. Nvidia just broke a new high, all-time high. Now 575.20 is the all-time high for Nvidia. It's over 570. Oh, you love to see it. So Aura Technology halted to the upside, very low volume up until that last candle. One candle, we'll see. Let me just see if there's any catalyst on this. Well, it's halted. I'll take a look at Unity. Yeah, because it's the bid price. It's the difference. So you buying the ask and selling on the bid. That's what tends to happen. Now you can get with limit orders, you can get filled between the spreads, but when the spreads are a penny, it's highly unusual. So if the ask stays the same, but the fluctuation is on the bid, that's why you'll get fluctuations on the P&L. If the bid stays the same and the ask fluctuates, you won't get any change on the P&L. So Aurora Technology acquisition on Jan 17th, which is yesterday, submitted hearing request to appeal to NASDAQ's determination to a hearing panel. The hearing request will not stay the suspension, but will stay the delisting. So Aurora Technology is looking at getting delisted. Oh. So this looks like it's going to gap up about 10 cents based on the imbalance right now. Actually, it's coming down. It's 488 looks like the resumption. Halted at 484, so looks like the resumption, but there's no volume on it. So just if this resumes and goes over $5, it needs to do so on good volume. Well, I hope it's working out for you in your retirement account all day. DWAC is still moving up. I should have taken the position for the break of 25. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Now you gotta wait for an entry. Google breaking highs. Birkenstock moving up on earnings. Had poor earnings today, Birkenstock. Breaking highs now, DWSC. Pulled off on earnings this morning. It's now trying to move back up. Oh, Unity Software, you wanted me to take a look at their flip jug. Yeah, selling off hard. Down at under 333, it's just gone red on the day. Unity Software. I've had a bit of a hard time since Christmas. Bit of a bounce in the new year, but then selling off again. So Unity's selling off. It's breaking lows. Looks, you can short it, I guess. It looks ripe for shorting to me. I don't know if there's a catalyst for why it's selling off, but I can have a look if you want me to. Flip jug. Right. Let's see. Is that top tick now? TSM, very choppy sideways. I think TSM is going to be a decent one for a long swing trade to the upside after earnings today. Had earnings this morning. I think TSM could be DWSC pulling back to the 9. Mm, 20, 30 cent spread, 20 cent spread. $0.07 on the spreads. Now it's, yeah, so we're looking at it's anywhere between 20 and 30 cents on the spreads for DWSC today. And if you're getting 5 cents, then rest assured it's going to go wider. Factor that in to your risk. When you're calculating your risk, factor in the spreads as well as the range. Bullfrog AI, it's not looking great volume wise. The biggest handle is a doji. That tells me I don't want to trade that. Not a huge amount of movement right now, guys. The upside at least. Let's have a look at attack again. Aurora. It resumed, not resumed yet. So that resuming at just under 3 minutes time. So it'll resume at 9:50. It's a 10-minute halt. But I'll come back to that 9:50 and 50 seconds. A lot of red. I'm seeing a lot of red, and I'm a typically long bias trader, so I'm not looking for anything to short. But momentum wise, it's a selling day right now in the lower caps. We're getting a bounce here on DWSC. 25.50 is what I'm looking at personally. We'll move back up. Looks like it's topped out just before 26 by the looks of it. 25.90. Agrify sold off hard. With the double top here and sold off hard. It's a nice little M pattern, which was the precursor. So if you lost money on Agrify, you're only yourself to blame, because the M pattern there is quite clear, and even on the 5 minute, the devil horns are prevalent on the 5 minute as well. So you got multiple reversal indicators before it actually did reverse. Right, attack. Let's have a look at Aurora or attack. Aurora Technology. Sleeping Beauty was Aurora, wasn't it? Looks like a 520 resumption, so a huge gap up incoming here. Let's have a look. It needs good volume though. There's no volume at the minute. Only 128,000 shares traded so far. It should resume any time now. There you go. Oh yeah, now we're getting some good volume in. All the way back to $5. All the way to the VWAP even. Looks like it might actually halt to the downside. It's at the halt level now. Yeah, it's going to halt. So there's the volatility on Aurora. So it's sell off, halt down. So after the halt up, resumption, 10-minute halt. This is probably going to be a 10-minute halt as well, but it's 479 right now. It's looking at a 476 resumption on the imbalance as I talk, but that's actually falling, so it's probably going to be below the pre-market high of 462. It's at 465 right now. Oh, it's bounced. It's 476. So that's going to be a 10-minute halt. The volatility, while it's halted, the volatility on the imbalance is it's probably signifying a 10-minute halt. Could be wrong. We'll come back in 5 minutes just to check, but it looks like a 10-minute halt to me. Hurts. I'm proud of myself. I'm being patient, waiting for a decent setup. MRAI, MAPI, it's below $2. I don't trade below $2 myself. You've got the devil horns on the 5 at 118. So that's something that I'll be wary of. If it breaks below the VWAP, you probably see a bit more of a sell-off. It needs to fill, what have we got, 3 minutes before this candle closes, 2 minutes before this candle closes. So it needs to fill that wick on the 5 minute. Giga Cloud. It's a bit choppy, but it's on its way up. Not great volume. It's on its way up. Yeah, the movement to the upside at the moment is sub $2 stocks, so I'm not really interested in those. I'd rather just wait for the right one. I'd rather just lock in the 3,400 now, but if I'm being honest. But we'll see. We're coming up to the top of the hour. We usually get news drops top and bottom of the hour. I've been kind of a little bit more conservative today, and that's what I started off last week, and it did well for me. So why not? I don't mind scaling, and if you start seeing something moving up, but if you start stalling and you're not in big, it's not a big problem. Whereas if you go in heavy and it stalls and pulls back, it's a problem. So I'd rather just scale in as it moves up. Hey Cal, hope you're well, hope you're green. No, I don't use fib retracements, not unless I'm looking for, if I'm looking at reversals, might use a Fibonacci when I'm looking for reversals, but for momentum trading, it's not necessary. Keep it simple, stupid. KISS. That's the best strategy for momentum trading is KISS. Keep it simple. Keep your charts clean. You don't need a dozen and one indicators. The best indicator is price action. If you're looking at swing trading, you can then use your fibs and your Bollinger Bands or RSI or whatever it is, indicators that you like to use if you're swing trading, but don't just keep your charts clean if you can. I have 3 EMAs and the VWAP. That's pretty much it. I've got volume profiles, and on the side here I've got volume by price, which tells me where people are actually taking the trades. So right here it's about 23.40, between 23.40 23.45. That's where the majority of the volume is taking place in the last hour or so. Yeah, it's not. It's look, 20 bucks. You can get that back in one trade, Cal. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. Apple breaking highs. Yeah, well, we're getting a lot of that. There's this week in particular, we're getting a lot of the intraday. You know, the pre-market gappers. A lot of ETFs, the ones that are making the moves, because we're not getting the actual decent moves. Sun power, yeah, not great. So Apple breaking highs. You'll see TSM is currently forming a bit of a pennant shape, and then it'll break out and move up. That's TSM, I think. So, ooh. Yeah, I'm not seeing the day high series coming through on the signals, so I'm not overly excited about today's action at the moment. AMC, slow burner. Let me have a look. Yeah. No range on it though. I mean, we're talking 2.5 cents on the 1 minute ATR. So if you're swing trading it, and you know, you do you, boo boo. But there's just not enough range, not enough volatility on it. Across the whole day, we've got a 18-cent range on the day at the moment. No, it's not volatile enough. Two things you need if you're going to be intraday trading: you want volatility and volume, and AMC, realistically speaking, has neither. Relatively speaking, if you think about relative volume, it is down. It's been, I mean, it's heavily. If you look at it on the daily, it's heavily sold off. So on the daily, could be worth looking at a bounce, stop at $4, and then maybe a take profit at $5. Swing trade, but other than that, there's no intraday trade with AMC for me. It's just not volatile enough. Marathon Digital breaking some highs. Lace curling back up. Marathon Digital just broke that pre-market high as well. So Marathon Digital looking nice. Seals Q Corp. Again, the range, it's 4.5 cents on the 1 minute ATR. So look at these doges. These doges are basically telling me that this volume's not great. So yeah, Seals Q, probably not, relatively speaking, not worth my attention right now. Yeah, there's not a lot moving, guys. Not moving well, should I say. There's a lot of chop and sideways action. So just be careful, manage your risk. If you want to get into a trade, just right now, all I can say is it's probably best to take profits early. Get in, get out quick. As soon as you're in profit, take some profits. Just scalp for a little while, day, or possibly even a selling day. Marathon Digital's looking nice though. It's nice if you've got the Bitcoin chart open at the same time. You can watch. It's usually a leading indicator to Riot, Mara, and those other bit farmers. Oh, down even further. Aurora Technology. Yeah, volume's decent now, but yeah, it's just selling. Hard to borrow. Yeah, it's not for shorting. So, I mean, this was a $11 stock there last month. Oh, $14 stock last month. And G1 Therapeutics. Not great volume, to be fair. No volume on that one. American battery. Bit brother, it's a bit cheaper than Marathon, so it's substantially cheaper than Marathon Digital, so down, looking like it wants to move up, but no volume. This is where patience is going to be absolutely key. Waiting for something to start to move on decent volume, which is not Dario Health. There's no volume. I mean, it's nice move if I had volume, but just no volume at all. Range ain't great either. The ATR is like just over 5 cents on the 1 minute. So Agrify, is it though? It's struggling at 220. It's below the VWAP. Ricky. So below 230, this is not happening. So 230 was the resistance level, if you recall, pre-market that I put in place. Then as we broke back, with the pullback for the support, and then as we broke a new high, that's when I got in there. So it's below that 230 level again. The 9's below the 20, which is bearish. The VWAP's way up here at 240, so below that 230, definitely not. It needs to get back over 230, otherwise Agrify, it's probably done for the day. Zim integrated, I don't know about it being pumped. It's not got huge. It's a 50-cent range on the day so far. It's not huge. Oh, 60 cents, sorry. 60-cent range on the day. So it's not 5 minute devil horns there was the reversal. So yeah, there's just not enough volatility. A lot of 6 cents, 6.5 cents on the 1 minute ATR there. So yeah, Zim. Well, you've a chat. I don't know where you're in on that one. Get him. But you've a chance if it continues to move. If you're long on it, there's a chance it might continue to move up. MCAF. Mounting Crescent. There's no volume. No volume on it. Spreads are just ridiculous. There's nobody trading it. 35,000 shares traded all day since 4 o'clock in the morning, and the spreads are like $10. So yeah, That's what's up with the MCAF. The spreads are $10. I don't know about manipulated. There's just no liquidity. Just no liquidity at all on it. I mean, the ask currently the ask is $19. It was ask at $22.50. Bid at $17.70. There's nobody selling. That's the thing with it. There's nobody selling at all. So there's just no liquidity on Mountain Crest. So yeah, you can't trade that. Let me see. Why is Apple going up tomorrow, do you think? Not got earnings till... It's up today. Oh, Fast has got earnings today as well, doesn't it? Yeah, had earnings this morning. That's just breaking new highs. Had earnings this morning. And it's gone from strength to strength. It was a $63 stock yesterday. It's moved up $5 almost. $63 stock yesterday, and it's got a high today of 68.08. So yeah, that's on earnings. Is the catalyst. I know the feeling there, Alistair. I'm actually being fairly disciplined today. Just waiting for that setup, the nice setup with good volume. NovaCure. What's going on with NovaCure? Inconsistent volume. Does it even have a catalyst? NovaCure shares are trading higher after the company announced FDA acceptance of the PMA application for TT field therapy in non-small cell lung cancer. We do like a lung cancer catalyst. Well, treatment, that is. That surprises me because no volume pre-market. NVCR. It's got let's see. We like a cancer treatment catalyst. It's got volatility. Almost 13 cents on the 1 minute ATR. Spreads are 5-6 cents. So the ATR covers it. I'd need to see more volume though, I think. So Recursion Pharma, not great volume. Had a big volume candle at the open, which is expected, but it's not really even really got close since. So Recursion Pharma, it's just 5 cents on the 1 minute ATR, so not very volatile either. Yeah, I looked at Marathon Digital earlier, and it was breaking highs on the way up. So Marathon Digital. 1789 is the high of day. I can find something that's got a bit of volatility to it. DraftKings trying to move up. Not fancy it. Smart for life. No. Well, this was a big move of Premarket, and then it sold off. Recent IPO. Oh, SPAC merger rather. There's no volume. Let's have a look at Bullfrog AI. No. Again, it's not volatile enough. I think I'd just rather not trade at the moment. I'll keep my 3400 powder dry at the moment until we start. Until we see something with a bit of continuity, a bit of volume, and that's what's missing at the moment, is that volume that enables that continuity. There's things moving up, but they're not very volatile at all. So it's best just to wait for a trade than just to take boredom trades. If you're red, or if you're still not had a trade, and just sit on your hands. The day's still young. The market's only been open. It's not even been open 45 minutes yet. So the day's still young. There's still plenty of trading to be had. Just be patient. You guys are seeing anything? Let me know. Viper seen on very crap volume, hitting the top of the movers. Same thing with Bit Brother. BVX, another one. Just relax the volume before you take a trade. Does it have enough volatility for you to make a profit? That's key. And also, does it have enough volume for any kind of move to sustain? So if it's not got volume or volatility, there's no trade. You need both. One without the other, useless. Yeah, absolutely, Jack. It's probably the best strategy. It's probably the most profitable strategy you're ever gonna have. KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Don't overcomplicate your strategy. Buy high, sell higher. Buy low, sell higher. Sell high, buy lower. But whatever it is, keep it simple. It's not It's not rocket science. What is difficult is the discipline to actually execute on your strategy. And obviously, I'm oversimplifying with the strategy there, but breakout trading, momentum trading is essentially what I do, and it pays the bills, and it's a very simple strategy to employ. I might look for something a bit mid-capish. Yeah, Ricky Ticky, I've had those days as well. That's okay, as long as you don't sell too low. So that's called risk management. So buying high and selling higher, you don't need much risk management there. But buying high and selling lower, as long as you're not holding on to the position for too long, you're gonna take trades that don't work out. That's part and parcel of trading. And if you manage your risk effectively and cut your losers early enough, then you're going to have small losers and big winners. And that's the difference between being profitable and not. Risk management is probably the single most important principle to get your head around when it comes to day trading. If you can't get your head around risk management, then do not put money into a live account. You're going to lose it. It's about protecting your equity, not looking at how much you can make. By protecting your equity, you will automatically make money. So protect your equity. That's the main thing. All I'm seeing at the moment on the momentum chart, on the momentum scanners, is sub $2 stocks. A clean spark, Ricky. I'm not volatile enough for me. It's got good volume. It's only up slightly, but it's not volatile enough. I need more volatility. Where's my magic wand? My big stick poke, give the market a poke to wake it up. Yeah, I'm missing that. Best just to not trade it. If the setups aren't there, guys, don't take them. Seriously. It's better to sit on your hands and not take a trade and have a 0 day where you've not lost anything than take a trade and it not work out, because the majority of these trades are just not going to work out. DWAC is waking up. It's not just under VWAP, it's still under that 230 key level, that 230 pivot level from pre-market there as well, Cal. So when I'm swing trading, I'll swing trade. I do my options with Interactive, because I think personally I think Interactive's got one of the best options chains as well. So when I'm trading options, I'll do Interactive, and I tend to trade options around this time of year, earnings season, which we're currently in financial earnings season, bank earnings season. So it's the financial institutions that are earning. We've got earnings season for reals kicks off next week. So yeah, options are a decent way to trade earnings. You take if you've got earnings on let's say you've got earnings on Disney on Wednesday, and you can take options buy you know, a nice straddle or you know, strangle on Disney on the Monday, and you should probably more often than not get a good price for it and make a little bit of money on it. By the time you take it for Friday, the following Friday, it's a swing trade, but it's usually a decent way to make money. Hey Rolex, happy New Year to you as well. Yeah, Agrify. So just coming back to you, Cal. We traded Agrify pre-market and at the open. Gave back $100 at the open because it just didn't break out. But pre-market, we marked off this. It was trading this range after we traded it, the 20-cent range. So we marked out here 210 to 230. Now the 210 was the breakdown, 230 was the breakout. So when it broke out, came back to test the support, we got in on the next candle. But that 230 level is still relevant. As you can see, it's not above it for me. I'm not touching Agrify below 230. It's below the VWAP. It's below 230. I'm not interested. This sideways chop, which is what it's doing right now, it's neither here nor there. It's not helping anybody. Not today, it's not Jack. And if TSM gets back above the VWAP, it could be good for a swing. I guess we'll just wait for something nice to move. Bridge Bio, more expensive, not great volume either. I was going to get good volume on Plug Power, but it's very thickly traded. Very thickly traded. Look at that. 76,000 share orders, 75,000 share orders. Someone trying to offload about 200,000 shares there at 242. Plug Power. That's well, we'll see what's coming up. I think Nvidia. We'll see some decent numbers from Nvidia. I think after the new year, earnings, Q4 earnings, tech stocks tend to have a lot of tech stocks tend to have good earnings reports in the new year, simply because of the way that they have that hockey stick effect with their sales process. I say hockey stick, you know, it's like some call it a long tail, where the majority of the sales happen in that final quarter of the year. So that'll come through. And well, tech stocks in general, worth watching. And I think retail stocks, so Amazon's probably going to be a decent one to watch for earnings, Q4 earnings. TSM, not TXN. TSM, Taiwan Semiconductor. Hey, Black Eagle. How you doing, buddy? All right, Bullfrog. You had no volume earlier, but you're breaking out on volume now. So hello. Hello, volatility. Come on, Bullfrog. First boredom trade of the day. Yeah, not too bad, Black Eagle. Ah, right, okay. I thought, as I mentioned TSM. I'll come back to you on that one, Ricky. Yeah. So Texas Instruments, yeah, no volume at all. From an intraday perspective, no volume at all. The daily's not too bad. It's following them. It looks like it's following the market as in the large part on the daily, but from an intraday perspective, no volume. So no volume, no trade. Why is key going green on the day? No volume on that one either. What's GameStop doing hitting my scanners? GameStop, that old chestnut. Dumb Money. I've still not seen that film. Has anybody seen that film yet? Dumb Money. I've not watched it yet. And if you have watched it, is it any good? Is it worth watching? It's an area that I'm interested in, so I just need to find a bit of time on my own because I don't think she'd be interested in it. So we'll sit down where I can watch it on my own. Dumb Money. It's a movie of the Roaring Kitty and his GameStop options trades and what have you. The Wall Street GameStop's short squeeze. So it's not. That's not got the momentum. Yeah, well, it's just not a lot moving, guys. Nothing with any real venom, at least. That's not to say that something would go. Funny enough, yesterday, as I closed down the stream, it was DWEC that went mental, and I was able to scale in and get a good trade on it. Yeah, which, you know yourself, Cal. No volume, no volume, no trade. Nice 5-minute cup and handle here. Break over the $0.25, $0.75. Spreads on this are horrible, by the way. Remember that. New high of day. That's $400 on that. And then the pull all the way back. Drug call out CMD. Made half the bullfrog money back. Looks like DWC could be the one to watch. Watching the bid here. Bid over 26. I thought, yeah, it's worth give it a try. $0.30 spreads. Yeah, we wasn't risking too much on that. What background music are we listening to? It's just a playlist that Creative Commons playlist that I can play on YouTube without getting copyright strikes all the time. I'll tell you exactly what this one is. So this one is currently "Beautiful World" by Drew Banger. Looking for a new high of day here. High of day is 26.50. That's what we're looking for. Caught between the spreads at the minute. It's 26.50. Can we get over it? Nah. There's your devil horns forming and needs to get over 26.50. Struggling at 26.50. Just the spreads on the bid that we're caught still between the spreads right now, but let's see. Can we have another attempt at 26.50? Are we coiling, or is that a double top? Three. It's 26.50 again. It's rejected again. I'll take a little bit off there. Go for the rest. Hey, Radko. And that's the nature of today, I think. Where's Bullfrog? Is it still kind of 360 yet? DSM breaking lows now. Oh, guys, did we get over 50? Yes, we certainly did. That's all right. I'll keep the stream going till 1:45, so we've got another 7 minutes before I wrap it up. I'm finishing green at the moment, as it stands. Jasper, but no volume on it. Too much faff on this. Need to see what's going on with the chart. The spreads are horrible as well. So 60-cent spreads. No, I'm not interested in Jasper Therapeutics. Range of 52 cents, but yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah, no, as we say in Australia. That's fairly consistent downwards resistance. Pretty much every time it's rejected at it. There you go. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just Roma. Yeah, it's under $2, $1.29. It wasn't yesterday, so not something I'm interested in. Yeah, guys, we're locking a nice green one in today. Still got a drawdown. We had 9,700 drawdown since Friday. We had three red days in a row. So we're putting a stop to the red trend, which is good. For 9,700, we're getting 26 here. So we're just over 7k to get out of the drawdown. And We'll see. We might get that tomorrow. It's Friday tomorrow. Want to sync USG. Hello. Nah. That's horrible. Yeah, no volume. Same thing with lipocene. A bat. Oh, we're getting a bounce on Spirit Airlines at last. That could be of interest. It gets over 550, where the VWAP is. Maybe. Right now, it's been selling hard since the merger was blocked. So, yeah, I think I'm going to wrap it up from a live stream perspective, guys. Like I say, we've got based on the numbers as it stands now, 7K still to recover from the drawdown for this month, but we're still profitable. We're still in the green on the month. Not so much on the week at the moment, but certainly on the month. And we go again tomorrow. So I'll be in the Discord right after I finish up this stream. If you're not in the Discord and you want to be, then you can get the Discord via YouTube membership of the channel on YouTube. Or if you're a student, a Day Trade with Tony student, you can actually get permanent access to the Discord. If there's a private Discord trading community that we're building. We've got quite a lot of active people in there now, active traders in there. So for those of you that are not in the Day Trade with Tony community with access to the Discord, then I'll see you tomorrow here, 8 o'clock, same time as I normally do, and we'll do it all over again. So in the meantime, guys, stay green, and if you get to go, lock it down.